What is up, losers? It is time. Once Wiz loads. Let's dragon this spire, baby. Alright, here we go. It should load. It should load. Oh my god. King's Isle made the game. We will do... I've already done a little bit of Malice Theory crafting. Hold on. Let me fix something really quick. I've done a tiny bit. I went in and looked at which fights were actually required, and it looks like in
this is the limit of your power.
Okay,
now
no,
the power
no,
of the
no, we
gods.
can't watch this. This is copyrighted. No, no, it's copyrighted. It's copyrighted. It's copyrighted. 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 Copyrighted.
Is this hard for you?
No, 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 no. Nope. It is very copyrighted, and I do not want this stream to get taken out. Yo, what's up, Nairobi, with the 5 quick question? Is this your first time doing a Fire Wizard run? So this is my 3rd Fire run ever. We have enough enchants, right? At least for today. Oh my god, we do not have enough enchants. Okay, we need to go buy enchants. I just broke my phone screen. You want to see something cooked? Wait, look at this. This is the back of my phone. I don't know if this is gonna come over on stream.
Is this your first time doing a Fire Wizard run?
No, this is the 3rd one. But look at the back of my phone. That's like the actual like inner part of my phone. Isn't that crazy? Dude, like when I go to hold my phone, because I hold it like that, like I cut my fingers. I have like fucking glass in my phone. Yeah, that's the metal in the phone. Hopefully there's just a ton of enchants chilling here. This is the first fire attempt that's ever made it out of KROK, though, I believe. I don't need a phone case. Clearly not. I don't even know how my phone broke. Like, I don't really remember the back of it breaking. 48, please give me all these. Let's go, baby! Let's go get potions while we're here. I don't believe in phone case. I think it just, like, makes the phone feel bulky. Yep, last stream we beat the Labyrinth. It was sick. I have been reported on Wiz once, I think. And I don't even remember. It wasn't... It was for something stupid. The problem is I usually get the phone case because I get my phone from Costco. And like the Costco has like a phone case that comes with it, and it's a piece of shit. So this actually initially, I'm pretty sure this initially shattered in the phone case. But I don't really remember. I don't really like beef with people in this game, so like I don't think they'd have any reason to ever ban me. What is this deck? What is going on here? Get rid of traps. Feints, we'll take 3 feints. 2 phoenixes, no scalds. Max blades, max meteors, max towers. What were these? These were fire and death. We'll bring some set fire shield and some fire prisms. We're good. Elves are just a good, like, finishing off card. I don't know. Elf was also just so freaking good for the majority of this run that I've just kept it in. Yeah, it's also a good shield counter. Good for a lot of stuff. It's kind of a good utility card to have in the deck. Big elf supporter I am. Would you consider a random run almost won if you managed to drop a Life Mastery Amulet? I mean, a Life Mastery Amulet would be kind of overpowered, but I don't know. I don't know how you'd get one. There's no way to get one in the first arc. Am I the only one that spams single hit AoE for all of my questing? You can't have a single hit AoE. What? I think you might be confused about what an AoE is. But you can't get one in the main quest line of the first arc, right? Who drops a Mastery Amulet? There's no way. The dude in Dragonspyre can actually drop one? That's crazy. How come I've never gotten one then? Is this an ice shield? What are you doing? I mean, I'm never gonna get to Waterworks. I mean, I guess I've never fought the Dragon Egg Lady in a Nuzlocke, so I wouldn't know. Wow, you lived? That is so cringe of you to do that. I mean, I am fire shielded, so I should be chilling. From whatever this is. Or you could fizzle, that works too. I mean, a Life Mastery Amulet would be really helpful. I honestly don't think any other Mastery Amulet would even really help. According to Wiki, no Life Mastery Amulet drops or main quest. I feel like I would have, like, I feel like I'd know if an if a Mastery Amulet could drop in the main quest. I feel like that's just, like, not a thing. Archmastery, or not Archmastery, a Mastery Amulet allows you to use power pips with a different school. So if I have a Life Mastery Amulet, I can use my power pips with Life on a fire. It completely became like a useless artifact of the past when Archmastery came out. There might be a possibility for Pilk next stream, if you guys are well behaved. Maybe, possibly, there will be Pilk next stream. Who knows? I can't confirm or deny any rumors. Okay, do this into like an elf and we just win. I mean, I'm never going to get to level 50 because this challenge only goes to Malistaire. So Archmastery will never come into play. Ice dude, let's bring these. No fire and prisms are needed. I don't think I'm ever going to get the follow from KI. I've kind of given up hope. No, I want to give people a fair heads up for the Malistaire stream. I'd also want to do it on like I'll probably end up doing it Friday if I make it there. I feel like that's a time where more people will be available. No, just get the minion out of there, or get the ice dude out of there. Dude, you want to see my chair? You want to see this dorm chair they gave me? This complete. Look at this. Who is meant to sit in this? Is this not the most uncomfortable looking thing you've ever seen? Got lucky too, because they gave me a padded one. My roommate's chair is not padded. It's just plain wood. And it's like the anti-suicide chair where it's like you can't lean back in it without rocking. It's insane. It's like what they give people in insane asylums. What do you live in dorms is cheaper. At my school, living on campus is way cheaper. I don't really understand how it's anti-suicide. I don't know. I don't understand the logistics of it. I've never really tried. I think it's like to stop. I don't know. I don't think you can kick it out from under you, maybe. I think it's a scam. I would be amazed if this chair actually has any effect whatsoever on suicide rates. It's meant not to fall over if you kick it out from under you. That makes sense. I mean, it's a heavy-ass chair, man. Where'd my blade go? Oh, did I hit already? I'm an idiot. Should I try to kick it and see if I actually can't knock it over? Should I test its legitimacy? Hold on. Can you see this? Oh, wow. I mean, it's still standing. Hit the wall, though. That's kind of cheating. A scam! Wow. Insane. Scam. We're scammed. Very clearly not suicide proof.
A new student. Dragonspyre is shattered. School closed forever. This is no.
Oh, I hate fire bosses. They're so annoying. What's his minion? Balance? Okay, sick. Just waste everyone's time here. Pop the potion for 65 health like a boss. I have max fire prisms, right? Okay. Oh, I totally forgot to ping the Discord. What's the Pepsi for? You'll still see. You'll see. Imagine not pinging the Discord. I just don't like those people. Like, don't tell them when they show up. Like, keep it on the low. If I do this into a will-casted Sunbird, I kill. Spirit Shield, you're bad. Are you making an educational short form about Pilk? That's actually my senior thesis. I'm going to be holding auditions. If any of you are interested. What can I afford to lose here? Actually, probably you. Die, War Whim. I'm a business major. Like I've told this story before, but like, I think a lot of people want to be like doctors and like elementary school teachers because they're just in it for the money. But I really want to make the world a better place. I just like, I feel like I was put on this earth to increase shareholder value and like really make it a better place, you know? I'm a game design major. My roommate's like doing game design stuff now. Teachers in it for the money. Dun, dun. I was put on the earth to gamble. Me too. I mean, that's really why I'm a business major. That's honestly the only reason I'm like even pursuing employment is to fund. You know, get the initial kickstart to my gambling. Get some seed money, and then I'm just gonna take off from there. You are the worst person ever. Realistically, am I gonna elf? No. Okay. Imagine having a major so old. Time comes for us all. Here to you. Every big winner is a gambler who gambled just one more time. Think about it. It'll change your life. Okay, I'm so over this. Just got a job making metal pipes for a metal company? That's pretty sick. One could say you lay rod all day. The best place to go if you want a job is just any construction company. That's how I got my job last summer. I walked in there. They asked if I had a license, which even then wasn't required. They checked if I had a pulse and no outstanding warrants, and then they hired me. That's about all you need to work construction. I mean, if you want to go become like an electrician, you need to go to school and like that stuff. If you want to go dig holes and do landscaping manual work like I did, you do not need. All you need is a pulse. No, I was not forklift certified. Occasionally, when I was well behaved, they'd let me drive the dump truck. And it was like a little single axle dump truck. So by some like weird loophole, it was legal for me to drive without like a trucking license, which like totally was not okay. You pick up the shovel full of dirt, you're hired, exactly. The job just sucks. Like, manual labor, not a good time. But it does pay pretty well. The bar is just so low for it. Like, I'd show up, like, on time, or, like, 5 minutes early, and they're like, wow. This kid's really together. What a great young man. You're not even hungover, instant promotion. It's more like you're not actively drinking on the job. You should be the boss. I have to buy another mount because I keep buying one-day ones. This is the furthest run, yes. Yeah, thank God I don't have to go back into the labyrinth. I don't even think you have to do these fights anymore. I think you can just walk around. The tail texture is crazy. Thing's got a tail on it. If you could build anything, what would you build? I don't know. I think the best question, my roommate and I were arguing about this the other day, is like, if you were transported into any world, like any fictional world you can just like get picked up and placed into, which fictional world are you going into? And like, you can have some, like, you don't have the skills of the main character. So if you're going to like freaking Skyrim, you're not going to be a Dragonborn, right? And you have the same fighting skills you have now. Harry Potter's a good one. I think Pokemon's the best choice, though. I think Pokemon would be sick. Narnia pre-war. See, Minecraft's a good one, but then it also brings into question, like, are we playing with Minecraft physics? My roommate and I had a huge debate about this. Because he kept saying, like, oh, I'd want to go into, like, Dark Souls. And it's like, no, you wouldn't be, like, a Demon Slayer guy. Or, like, God of War. It's like, you're not Kratos. Like, you're just gonna get destroyed. But at the same time, like, I feel like the physics of the world would have to stay the same. You know? Like, I think there would have to be, like, magical Poke Centers where I could heal my Pokemon instantly. So I think Minecraft would be a good choice. Promise this Saturday, what song should I request? Ask him to play What's Good Pussycat. Preferably like 3 times in a row. People will love you. What's good, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's good, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, don't say you would immediately catch a Vaporeon and Lopunny. Don't say things like that. This is why I call you all weird. You think Shroud's chat saying that? You think Northern Lion has his chat saying things like that? I don't think so. MOOSHU. I don't believe in free speech. This isn't a democratic process here. I am the only one who has a say in it. When do you graduate? I'm a sophomore. I have 2 more years of college. I have like 3-ish weeks left before I go home. 3-4 weeks. And then I have 2 more years after that. got a biochem exam tomorrow. I'm so good. Just remember, studying is doubting your ability to perform under pressure. The thing is, like, in the real workforce, you're not going to be able to study for everything. So you're actually doing yourself a favor by understudying and learning to think on your feet. Also, I have a class right now where it's like, instead of giving us a curve, the teacher, like, professor dude is like, oh, like, you can do test corrections. Like, as a separate assignment, you go and just, like, answer all the questions you answered incorrectly, correctly, for, like, 25% of the points you missed back. So if you get a 70, instead of him just curving it to a 77, you can, like, go back in and fix all the problems, and then you get the 7% back, because that's 25% of 30, right? Don't know if that makes sense. But, like, I was thinking about it, and it's like, if I study for the test, I'm basically just, like, robbing myself of getting credit back. Like, sure, I could study and get a 90, but then I'm only going to be able to get, like, 2.5% of my grade back, where if I pull, like, a 60, I can get 10% back. So, like, really, I'm doing myself a favor by getting a lower score. Any way to change my exam scores? No curve, no corrections, just suffering. Business major math? I mean, it's ROI if you think about it. But, like, realistically, I'm thinking about it from the perspective of, like, this is a class where, like, if I don't study, I'm gonna get, or, like, if I study a little bit, I'm gonna get, like, a 70. If I study and work really hard, I'm gonna get, like, an 80. And, like, getting only 25% of my miss back, like, totally incentivized me just to get a 70. Because the gap is just so much lower. What's your GPA? I don't know. If I look at it, it's high. It's up there. I'm a good student. I really am. Transcript. I have... Where does it say? I have a 3.75. I'm a good student. I'm a high academic. My cumulative high school GPA was like a 4.2 or a 4.3. Now, 2 of those years were COVID years where I got I got a 4.6 for, like, literally just showing up. That was with weighted. I took like 10 APs in high school, I think. Over Zoom, it was just like so free. The trick to getting good grades is to think about it like a video game. you really have to strategize, like, what percentage, like, it's like maximizing ROI. So much of it also in college is like knowing the good professors to pick. And like getting into their class. Like, I'm a Rate My Professor maxer. I got over 3,000 hours probably in Rate My Professor. I didn't die. I have to do the Obsidian chest quest where you like go back to every world. Rate My Professor is the biggest cheat code. It was like, especially in high school. Like, high school, you can't really, at least I couldn't pick my teachers. But, like, at the start of the year, you could, like, kind of finesse it if you just, like, moved your classes around. Right? Or you're like, oh, I want to change electives or something. You could kind of finagle it so you got into the, like, teacher's class you wanted to get into. And it was a lifesaver. Because, like, you and your, like, it was so common where, like, I would be taking Intro to Spanish and my friend would be taking Intro to Spanish with two completely different teachers. And, like, one of the classes was, like, super hard, and one of them was really easy. But same with English. Like, you can totally weasel your way into, like, every class you're taking with, like, a 73-year-old. It's their last year. They just want to retire. They don't understand how to, like, turn on a lockdown browser. Yeah, like, for Gen Ed, you gotta find the easy A's. And I think it's different. Like, if it's a class for your major, you probably want to go with the best teacher. But, like, if you're gonna make me take Intro to Spanish again, I'm gonna grade max it, you know? The other insane hack is, like, if you're in a class that's, like, 80% of your grade is tests, this doesn't really work. But, like, if you're in a class where you're writing essays for a professor, like, go make friends with them. Like, if you're for your giant lecture hall classes, although I've never had any of those where I had to write essays, it's harder. But if, like, you're in a class of, like, 50 people, like, just go introduce yourself. Or if, like, a TA's grading it, like, go make friends with the TA. It worked really well in high school. Because, like, subconsciously, if the teacher's like, oh, I like that kid, he's, like, nice to me, like, they're gonna give you a better grade. In high school, it was also, like, if your teacher had office hours, you would go to the office hours and you'd be like, hey, like, I wrote this paper, or, like, what do you think I should change about it? And then they'll tell you what to change about it, and you just make very obvious changes for what they told you to do. Because then they're like, wow, I really, like, touched this kid. Like, I really taught him something. And I'm a good teacher, so he deserves a good grade. Okay, I didn't mean it like that. You didn't touch the kid like that. Yeah, you are the worst. You're the worst people ever. I once went to office hours with a professor to like talk about my grade and like where I was in the class. And he like turned out to be really cool, and he was like literally a huge Skyrim modder. And we just talked about Skyrim for like 30 minutes. This is a true story. He showed me his Nexus mods page. And he had like a ton of downloads on all his mods.
You remove a sample of crystal.
It was so lit. He did for one of the Fallout games, I think. He made one of the big like quest reordering mods. Because you know how the quests in like the early Fallout games are broken?
You remove a sample of crystal.
Like he had some quest reordering mod that had like a ton of downloads. No, I didn't mention I streamed Wiz. I don't think he would have thought that was as cool as like me playing Skyrim.
You remove a sample of crystal.
No, because I walked in there and it was during the summer or like the whatever, one of the Steam sales, and I was like, oh, because he always had his like Steam open on his laptop. And I was like, oh, you buying any games? This is Running Simulator and it's lit. I won't die. This is awesome.
You remove a sample of crystal.
You should totally check out a stream, like, yo, prof, man. Like, I play the same first 20 hours of the game over and over, and I lose, and then, like, everyone in stream laughs at me. It's a great time. It's so fun, man. Okay, maybe this quest isn't lit. Yeah, it's like a lot of profs too that are like, you know, like doing research, like big time research at a university, are like that it somehow end up teaching like gen eds. Like, don't want to. Like if you're on top of stuff, you're like nice. You show up to class every day. They'll like you. Talking about the tax implications of a boob job. That's interesting. It's always the young teachers. The young teachers are the problems with society. Actually, that's not true. I'd say half of young teachers are insane. Because they just have such unrealistic expectations of the time you're going to devote to this class. Like in high school, you either got a young teacher who was like cool and like, you know, was very relaxed and like relatable, or they were like super like Okay, you know what? We're not going to do this triple fight. We're just going to go find spiders outside. The really old professors? I was always a fan of the old professors. Or really old teachers. I had bad experience with young teachers. It always felt like young teachers were very, like, expected too much. Like, I don't have 500 hours to devote to this intro to geography class, man. I'm just taking this because I need the credit. This should not be like a full-time job to keep up with this workload in this class. That is not in my major. Oh, you're gonna live this, aren't you? So cringe. I'm blind? Why live? Actually, this definitely kills, right? Did I boost? I'm not doing Master's Dungeon today. I'm gonna have a special stream just for that. But there's still a lot of Dragonspyre I have to do before that anyways. You know what else I was thinking about today? Like, you think of all these, like, young content creators, especially, like, TikTok creators, and, like, some of the old Vine creators, who, like, fell off of relevance. They all become musicians. And, like, and they just make really bad, or just, like, not even bad, just, like, subpar music. It's like, what if you were a TikToker who, like, really fell off, and instead of like becoming a musician, you became like a magician? I feel like that would like lend itself so much better to your like following and likeness. Same goes for like YouTubers. Like, what if instead you started pulling rabbits out of a hat? I bet you like Thomas Sanders makes subpar music now. And if he had just pivoted into like being a magician, it would have been so sick. Yeah, if this run fails, I'm dropping a mixtape. A musical magician? I don't think so. Like, I don't understand why. I mean, I guess it's because, like, people, it's like short form content like that isn't super monetizable. And they probably all get with agents who are like, nah, like, you gotta pivot into music. Like, it's so much more profitable. You're gonna build a brand this way. But I feel like the meta would be to, like, pivot into something that, like, people would also associate with your likeness that doesn't take the skill of being a musician. Like, you could just also go get really, like, you could go get a normal job. Like, imagine if you pivoted into, like, real estate. Pivot into gambling. That'd also work. But who's like a famous like TikToker who fell off and started making music? I think of like the Backpack Kid. You remember the Backpack Kid? He was like a huge Vine guy, was on Ellen. And then like all of a sudden he just started making, instead of doing a stupid dance, he started making like very subpar music. Like, what if instead he became like a magician? I feel like he would have been perceived a lot better. Ram Stefan? If I really fall off and Wiz dies or something and the channel just goes to shit, I'm gonna start doing magic. Because I also feel like even if I like make videos that you have like no one cares about, if it's a cool magic trick, like people are still gonna watch. I feel like every time a magician pops up in my shorts, I watch it. Show us a magic trick? Watch this. Ready? Oh! 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 $50 an hour. I'm a talent. I have a gift. How? It's gone. It's gone. I'm telling you. The Wiz channel dies, I'm pivoting to magic. Encore? That's my one trick. Wait, do I have a deck of cards? I can do a mean card trick. I just need a deck of cards. Thank you for the 10, Roxy. I don't think I have cards. If I have cards, I would show you a sick magic trick. Why are the tools so hard to find? I'm not gonna play the Derpy Horse video because it gets copyrighted. And I would like this stream not to get taken down. So to put it nicely, you got scammed. I really wish I had deck cards. I know one really good card trick. I mean, I can't play corn. Maybe I can. Wait, maybe I can't. You know what? We'll compromise.
Daddy!
Encore.
We'll compromise, Ninja. There, I'll play this instead. Why isn't it playing? Okay, that didn't work. You know what? We'll watch this. Because this is cute. If it works. I don't even think it's gonna work. Oh, it's working. Pilk! Oh my god! Santa drinks Pilk?
That is one dirty soda, Santa.
That is one dirty soda. Token cookies.
Pilk and cookies.
Oh, it's so dumb. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Now I have to turn this back on. Hello? Why do I feel like this is a balance boss? For some reason. I hate balance bosses. What is Mepsi? I don't understand what Mepsi is. Oh, nope, he's just fire. Somehow even worse.
Distraction. It has been too long since I have destroyed a wizard.
Should I go buy a... You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go buy a mass prism. I'm gonna need those from Alistair's dungeon anyways. I should just go buy like 5 of those. Instead of putting the milk on the bottom, it goes on top. I don't think that's how liquids work. I don't think milk is a different enough density as compared to Pepsi for them not to mix. It'd make more sense if it was like the ratios of it. Pepsi is on top. Make more sense if it was like 70% water or 70% milk or 70% Pepsi. I think I'd prefer Pilk if it was 70% Pepsi. I think going 70% milk, 30% Pepsi is just worse. What was I buying? Oh. Wow, these are expensive for no reason. I'll buy 5 of them. I don't think I'll ever use these, but who knows? You need more Pepsi because milk is more overpowering? I feel like I'd be okay with milk taste with Pepsi consistency. I think milk consistency with Pepsi taste would really be disgusting. In my own personal opinion. You're so wise. If you think about it, it's kind of like a melted soda float. No, not at all, actually. Necrotics has 4k health? God damn. Not Necrotics Cronius. Can you give us someone else's non-personal opinion? What does that even mean? Fizzle? Hey, stop hitting me. It's really getting on my nerves. It's really not cool, guys. Please don't fizzle. It's the worst game I've ever played. This is Jubilife City. It's like probably some weird remix version though. Definitely not the original. Okay, probably now Fire Shield, then maybe Heal. I don't really know though. I was so hyped for Brilliant Diamond. I was like literally to the point where I was like, I'm going to buy a Switch just for that game. And then I remember being just like distraught when the reviews came out. Oh, weakness me. You got outplayed so hard! I never think Pokemon should have gone 3D. I think if it was like... I think the 2D art style in a turn-based game like that has so much charm. I think every 3D model, with a few exceptions, is so goofy. Wow, you're really gonna heckhound me right now? That is so cringe. This is a boomer take. I think if you had made like Pokemon like genuinely open world or something, then making it 3D makes sense. I think Pokemon as a turn-based game should have stayed in 2D. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, I'm gonna heal. I kind of misclicked there, which was bad. I look at Chimchar in 2D and I'm like, wow, that has a lot of charm. Like, yeah, it's not the most, like, awe-inspiring thing ever, but, like, it's cute, you know? You look at Chimchar in 3D, and it's like, this is ugly. Okay, we need to hit, like, bad. Stop pulling fire prisms. I'm shielded from this, right? Yeah, you suck. Leaves do like 2,000. Respectable, respectable. Do this, then maybe heal, even though I have 27 power pips. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna heal. I've not played any game on the Switch. I just haven't owned one. I don't know, Breath of the Wild was always one of those games I was like, oh, I'll get around to it when I get a Switch. But, like, I'm waiting for the game that's gonna sell me on this. And that was always, to me, that was always gonna be the remakes. The Pokemon remakes. For Diamond and Pearl. And then it was announced, and I was like, oh, this is when I start, like, gaming on the Switch. And then they sucked, and I was like, dang. This ruined my whole plan. Well, this isn't gonna work now. I hate this game. Have I ever said that? Take this. Is that us? Nah, man, lock the door. Lock the door. Lock the door, man. I'm not going.
It's gotta be a safety app.
I don't know. That probably shouldn't be legal.
It should not be legal.
the fire alarm's going off in my dorm, but you wouldn't really be able to tell from my room. I can kind of hear it. Bro, leave? No. The thing about living in a college dorm is this is definitely someone smoking in their room who didn't blow the smoke out of their window good enough. No, we're not doing Mally today. Absolutely not! What other part of this do we even have? Oh, we have to do the whole hatchery shit, huh? Or someone burnt their air fryer hot dogs. That's probably more realistic. I also live on the first floor. So if the building's actually being engulfed in flames, I'm shattering the window that's right there, and I'm jumping out. Dude, I'm a fire wizard. I just minus 80 shield and I'd be fine. What if the ceiling falls on you? I'd lift it up like the Hulk. I'd Spider-Man my way out of my room. I'm simply different. Quad defense pet and you'll be fine. I just like quickly switch over to my max and put on a fire immune set. Probably just thug it out. You think this person probably gets fire gear, right? This gear honestly isn't even that much better than mine. And that's level 44 only. My god, chat, it's so scary. There's a fire. That means you have to like the stream, because this could be the last stream ever. This is so scary.
Welcome to...
But we will rebuild. I completely forgot this dungeon even, or not even this dungeon, this is a dungeon. I completely forget this dungeon even exists. That moment where they give you a 1v1 against an 800 health mob. What is this hand? That's what I want to know. Fire elf, no! What's up, Coop? I appreciate you.
Daddy!
Cave donated $3. This is gonna be you.
What is this? What's going on there? She like microwave tinfoil or something in the background? The story of Undertale? What? I'm pretty close. I probably have like 10 quests left before the final dungeon, I'd say. Giveth or taketh. Oh, my music died. Can we do something fun after getting to Mally Dungeon? Like what? Let's go gambling. Just take up a steak sponsorship. Don't ice shield or fire shield, that's fine. Whatever this is. Great. How many quests till... I'll look on it on the question. Did I fizzle? This is so bad. We literally have this dungeon, one defeat and collect, and one boss fight, and then we're done. We just have the forum after that, which is Malister's dungeon. Do this, why not? It just scares me that they both have 50 gazillion pips. I mean, I guess Ice Wyvern does like 2 damage. Plants after Wizlocke. I would like to eventually beat the Plants vs. Zombies Nuzlocke. I think that would be cool to Nuzlocke Plants vs. Zombies. Man, I ain't have an attempt counter in like 30 years. This is attempt 44. I am praying on your downfall. Thank you, Alex. That's so kind. It be your own people, man. It be your own people. Favorite Plants vs. Zombies plant? I don't know. I don't know. I like Foom Shroom. Mostly because I don't have to pay them. Game sucks. Or Pop Shroom, not Foom Shroom. I really like... Ooh. I really like the big nut. Or the tall nut. I think it's called the tall nut. Okay, we need to go get health. I think it's called the tall nut. Like the super walnut, dude. Tall nut, yeah. Hey, don't say he sure love nuts, okay? You're taking an innocent children's game and you're making it weird. This is not a free space. I'm only allowed to make fun of you. This is a dictatorship. What is going on in this comment? I like the Doom Shroom too. I like just nuking everything. Hello? Yeah, but a crater is just the warning to other zombies. Think about how much differently life would be if we respawned. Like, imagine you just got like a 20-second timer and then you just respawned. I don't think we ever would have made it past the Stone Ages. 1v1 gun battles. No, it's like your last sleeping spawn point, you know? Like the last bed you slept in, you spawn in. That's crazy that didn't kill. That is insane. You know what? Shielding's actually the smarter play here. Yeah, but like, spawn killing's like, I don't think spawn killing would be a problem. Maybe after 3 spawn kills, you like go back to like your default spawning point, you know? Fast travel glitch. Die. Is there a boss fight here? Of course there's a boss fight here. Why wouldn't there be? Is that a fire minion? No, it's an ice minion. Let's... Yes, this deck looks good. This run's going so well, honestly, because, like, a little bit of luck. I had some, like, I lived on 5 health in KROK. I've been low a couple times. I've played pretty well, though. Like, I honestly think that's been the biggest difference. Is, like, I haven't thrown. Bro, if I fizzle one more important AoE, I'm gonna mauled. Why does the Myth boss use a storm spell there? Hello? Oh my god, please don't fizzle again. Thank you. Just, I don't think this thing should have Storm Shark in its pool, I'm sorry. Is that like a crazy take? I don't think myth bosses should use storm spells. As controversial of a take as that is, I think it makes actually having and like planning around a strategy for fights impossible. Like, why is it using Sunburn? What is the point? What are your opinions on... I mean, I don't really usually talk politics, so I'm gonna avoid that question. I also got the Vermont pips right now. Oh, hey, a fire spell. You know what? Why don't you use an ice spell right now? Why don't we just run the table of random spell choices? Let's go for the trifecta here. Ooh, a balance spell, or is this a weakness? Oh, a balance spell. Yeah, why not? So far we've hit 3 of the schools. None of which are the school that you actually are. You know what? I'm going to Tower Shield, and you're going to use a Myth spell. This is how this game works. Now that I have a minus 50% shield to any school, you're going to use the school you actually should use. You know what? Heal here. Nope, or you're gonna Sunbird again. Do you even know any myth spells? Are you a fake myth wizard? That's so weird it actually used a myth spell. That's crazy. I hate this game. Might as well. This is the pet you get in Wizard City. And like one of the very first quests. The guaranteed drop.
You find a drake egg.
If your mom kissed Santa, you should also kiss Santa. It's only fair. Only equitable.
You found one.
Oh my god, I gotta go all the way back to Gollum Court. I'm thinking Malley Dungeon is gonna be Friday. Friday, like 8 p.m. EST. Maybe 8:30 EST. We still have a lot of those quests. There's those quests right before Malistair's dungeon. Right? Where you go to that cave. Those caves, those 4 caves, and like do the thing.
Even now I can.
Are there just no health lists here? Okay, guess not. Pretty cringe if you ask me. Fire's been really good. The thing that scares me about fire is like, I feel like for those quad fights, I'm just gonna be so low on health. The rules are in the description. This probably kills with a feint, right? Surely. Didn't kill? How? How? I don't think you can walk around the fire quad fight. I really don't. You can walk around the elephant. Kiwi, in your run, were you able to walk around the firefight? Oh God, I need to pull my freaking thing now too. My vampire. So. We can try once I reach the dungeon on like my main account. Because there's a there's a quad firefight. Then there's a quad firefight, there's a triple myth fight, which when I just tried briefly, I wasn't able to get around. But then there was that elephant fight, which I was able to walk around. This thing really doesn't want to die. I mean, we can go try. I didn't really try that hard. Oh my God. To me, just based off like the way I was pulled, it felt like an auto pull. Where like if you go anywhere near the circle, it just yoinks you in. The myth triple fight, I'm not worried about trying to skip. I mean, like, I definitely want to if I can. That fight doesn't scare me. I would, like, be okay accidentally getting pulled into that one. I mean, Malley's definitely the hardest fight of the entire run. It's a quad fight with an 8,000 health boss. I think if Malley was like a double fight, it really wouldn't be that hard. Just the fact he's a quad fight really like makes him... What is this person doing? Are you following me? Alright, should be last boss we have to fight. I hate fighting fire bosses. What's his minion? Life? Dope. Honestly, the thing is, if I lose to Malley, though, I wouldn't be that upset. Like, I would be really... I mean, it would suck. But, like, I feel like you can just lose to Malley, especially if you go second, and it not be bad. I feel like every other fight in this game, if you lose, you can, like, at some point you probably misplayed. I think you could play Malley second from virtually perfect and still lose. And I don't think there's, like, as much dishonor with that. Yeah, I mean, even losing to the quad fight before Malley, it would suck. But I don't think it'd be, like... It's not, like... If I go in there and put up a valiant effort and I just lose because I don't have enough health, it's not, like, ashamed. You know, it's like in life, if you try your best and you still fail, it's just kind of tough luck. It's the way it go. I think a life probably has the best match. Honestly, I think a death has the best matchup against Malistaire. Or any quad fight. Just being able to drain is so huge. Just like if you could drain, you could essentially kill the minions off one-on-one. Because you would vamp one, kill, get back to full health. Vamp another, kill, get back to full health. You know? This is the farthest I've ever gone, yeah. Scarecrow, the problem is you're not going to be able to Scarecrow because you're not going to have enough rounds in a 4-pip fight to build up that many pips. There's no way. I don't know what my plan is for the Malley fight. I honestly have no idea. I don't have Power Link. Oh wait, that's toxic. I definitely should have brought more wand hits. That is kind of annoying. Yeah, but Power Link sucks. And it's not an AoE. I mean, he ice shield after the convert, but I'm not gonna have enough damage to one-shot him. I should have brought like a TC feint or something too. Oh well. I have 500 fire shields and reshuffle, so I'm not really that worried. This might just take a while. I'd like to pull a blade before I hit the... I have 2 reshuffles. Treasure cards. I should have enough prisms too to do it without reshuffling. Maybe minion? I don't really know if a minion's... I don't really know. I think the strat for, like, is gonna be some form of, like... Blade, blade... Blade, blade, hit... in some form. To kill minions, and just even in quad fights. Like, blade, blade, if you don't get strong enough power pips, maybe shield one round or something. Somehow... fucking kill and with 2... I don't... Is there one? I don't know, dude. Like, there's just no real, like... I don't know how you do it. I don't think... The problem is if you put up a minion, you're gonna die. Like, if you put up a minion before you hit, you're just dead. No! Leave! No! Oh my god, this is the worst. Challenge, please leave. Okay, whatever. They didn't do anything. They didn't do everything. They didn't do anything. It doesn't count. It was on me. Let's hit a new round. Let's hit a new round. I changed rooms. I changed rooms. There's no way I build up to a 7-pip AoE that's not my school. I mean, there's so much RNG involved in it, is the problem. Because whether or not, like, the low pip hits come first and then high pip hits, right? Because if they take off your shields, whatever. If you get power pips or not. Like, I could try to Fire Dragon. But, like, if I don't get any power pips, which my pip chance is only, like, 36%, then you're just screwed. Like, but by the time you double blade and get off a Fire Dragon, you're probably pretty close to dying. I think Scald. I think you just double blade into Meteor. I don't know what else you would do. Maybe hiding behind shields and then not blading at all and just going full turtle and then Fire Dragoning could also be the strat, I think. I don't really know, though. The thing is about it, though, if you go blade, Meteor. I don't know. I don't know how you do it. I mean, if you get weakness, you're screwed. Not if you blade Meteor, though. I don't think. Does blade Meteor do 890? What's Meteor's damage range? 305 with an enchant. Let's see. 305 plus 175. Would low roll, it'd be 480 times... A low roll would only do 874. And if the minions are weaknessing... But the problem with 4 of them is turtling's not going to be that effective. Because they just hit you so many fucking times. I don't have any fire damage. I have 0 fire damage on this character. I mean, Fortify takes off 20 damage if you get the good one. 20%. It, like, never makes sense to Death Shield, though. That's the thing. You really would want, like, percentage... Maybe Brace? How is Brace? Isn't Brace and Fortify the same thing, though? I definitely think Fortify gives really good value. I would agree with that. Yeah, I mean, if you Death Shield at all, it's just gonna get Dark Sprited off by one of them. I mean, even if they use their pips on it, you're still giving up 3 open shots. Legion Shield could honestly be a very interesting strategy. But isn't Legion Shield like a pip?
Tome of Dragon Rider history. It is a huge book, full of the stories of epic battles, the heroes of the Dragon Riders and their mighty drakes.
No, Legion... What's the one that gives you 3 shields? Isn't there one that gives you 3 shields? Isn't there a spell that gives you 3 minus 35 shields? What's that spell called? Cover a shield with Absorb? Yeah, but Absorb's such a bad play because you lose all your pips. So you might survive for a long time, but you're never gonna get hit off. Silencing Wall? Wait, it gives 3 minus 25 death damage wards? There's no way I'm gonna be able to find this, though. There's no way this is in the Bazaar. I thought there was one that was like ice damage only. Or not, I thought there was a universal. No, there's no way that's gonna ever be in the Bazaar. Isn't there one that's like... Are there any auras or something I just, like, have always forgotten about? We could Vengeance. If we really wanted to gamble, we Vengeance and just straight up Enchanted Meteor after turtling and hope we crit. Vengeance?
You read the care and feeding of dragonkind.
I honestly don't think that's the worst strategy in the world if you really think about it. Because if you hit the crit chance, you just kind of guaranteed win. If you just get lucky and hit the 25% chance, you just kind of dub up. Insane Bolt round 1. Okay, here's the thing though. Hypothetically, Insane Bolt's an 80% chance. So like if we could kill one of the minions instantly off rip round 1, and then it's a 3v1. Also not the worst idea in the world. All of a sudden, we send 2 Insane Bolts, and then it's a really easy fight. There's no mass feint TC. What's up, David? I appreciate you. Imagine losing a 20-hour run to Insane Bolt. I mean, like... just don't know how you do it. Just have no idea how you do it. If I Insane Bolt throw, I just don't think, like... This was a conversation we had during literally the first Wizlocke stream ever. When I was like, well, if I just Insane Bolt, I have a, you know, I have a 80-20 chance of just instantly winning the fight. And then I Insane Bolted and it backfired. Wild Bolt's an awful idea. I would it makes way more sense to Insane Bolt than it does to Wild Bolt. I'm gonna stream, I don't have that much left of Dragonspyre, and then I'm just gonna see, then we're just gonna brainstorm for a little while for, the Mally fight. That is the plan. Virulent Plague, isn't that a, that costs a pip though, right? Costs 2 pips. I don't really see that happening. How many pips is a Death Dispel? Two pips, that's probably also never worth it. Plague? Normal Plague could be kind of interesting because it's only 20%. Maybe Virulent Plague is actually big-brained. I mean, because you essentially tower against every hit. I don't know if that's big. This is Blue Bay Beach from Paper Mario. Okay, I fizzled. Okay. Cringe. Plague would be a really good play if you could guarantee they weren't gonna Dark Sprite. The problem is they just Dark Sprite it off and then it does nothing. If they had to use like 5 pip hits, Plague would be insane. The problem is they just end up Dark Spriting it off and then it does nothing. The problem is you don't know what they're gonna do. That is the larger problem at play here. I mean, maybe if you could, like... I feel like playing on a fire, you have to go pretty offensive. Because the other thing is, if you kill them in 3 rounds or something, they don't hit, like, and they don't use all their pips, that's a huge damage save. It works both ways. Killing them really fast also saves damage. If you damage Aura, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like, berserking would be crazy. But if you, like, Furthest for the plus 25, I don't know. At that point, you might as well Blade. That is so annoying I fizzled that. I actually am so fucking done with this shit. Furnace double meteor? I don't think you have enough time to double meteor. What is my hand doing? Okay, thank you for playing like an idiot. I mean, the other option is... Dude, that's why going first would be huge. Going first essentially gives you an extra turn to buff. Immolate. No, I don't see myself immolating. Assuming you Guiding Light and Sanctuary, a single power link. Okay, but how the fuck am I gonna Guiding Light and Sanctuary? How many pips is power link? Ew. I mean, power links except I can't say essentially today. Power link is like essentially a drain. It's just kind of a shitty one. No, Power Link sucks. This card's awful. It does 450 damage and heals you for 300. For 4 pips. Combustion TCs? What does it even mean? Okay, let's win this fight first before we start looking at this shit. How about that? Hit me. Big. I mean, I could bring like a... I think it's you go super offensive. I think that's what we're gonna do. If I fizzle this meteor to lose the run right now, I'm gonna be very upset. Yo, brother, yeah, with what hero on my deck? Are you watching the stream? Are you watching the stream? Even give me the fucking quest. Powerlink is, I'm telling you right now, Powerlink is such a stupid idea. If Powerlink did 500 damage and healed me for 700 with no buffs, it would be a really good idea. Powerlink does 300 damage and heals you for like 2. If for 4 pips, it's an awful spell. Silencing Wall would be really a good idea, but I can't get the TCs. I'd have to go farm the Bazaar for them. I'm gonna start banning people who say Powerlink. You just use 2 normal wings instead? Oh, that would be so smart. Lost Soul TC. No way. My power pip chance is like 37. I think 32 maybe. 37. You think you're discrediting Powerlink just because it's a bad idea? If you really thought about how, if you just ignore the part where it isn't a bad idea, it's a great plan. If I lose this, I'm never shooting again. I'm so done. But Beguiling could not a good strategy. An awful strategy. What would beguile? I could beguile Malastare. Beguiling Malastare into a if imagine I life prism and then I beguile Malastare and he kills his own minions with a scarecrow. There's probably like a 0.025% chance of that working, but it would be kind of sick. It might be the most unlikely thing to happen ever, but it would be kind of cool. It would probably be the most epic Wiz moment of all time. Maybe I just sit in the Bazaar for the next 48 hours and do nothing but spam farm the silencing wall for death and like minor blessing TCs. Maybe that's the plan. I honestly don't want to use Silencing Wall. Because it would just turn into, like, market manipulation. Dude, I found these elucidates in the Bazaar. That's so crazy. It's also just like I've made it this far without cheating. I might as well finish it. It's some off-camera mining. Smokescreen spam? But isn't smokescreen a freaking... Doesn't that cost pips? Ooh, wait. No. Lowering their accuracy does not help. Because then they just hit me the very next round. And instead of, like, negating any of the damage, I've literally done nothing but delayed it. I mean, Death Dispels would be really good if it wasn't a 4-on-1. I wish there was a way for me to, like, mass Dispel. I think mass Dispel would make this fight so easy. Is that a thing? Doesn't look like a thing. Empower Blade Dragon might not be the worst idea. Wait, that is actually an interesting strategy. Empower Blade Dragon. That's so offensive and I kind of love it. What did I just do? I just thumbed something? I passed. Okay, great. Now I have to frickin' heal. Oh my god, this does like 900. Losing the spiders would be the ultimate O. Empower gives you 3 pips, right? How does Empower even work? How does Empower even work? You net 2. I really thought Empower was net 3. Are you fucking serious? Loses to Spider that lives on 1 health. Blade and Powerling. Fucking Powerling, dude. I'm gonna lose my sanity. Blade and Powerling. I would also agree that any bubble kind of just feels like trolling. Blade and Power Link. If I blade into my Power Link, does that mean my heal also gets the plus 35? Is that how it works? Call it the Empower Link. That is the stupidest suggestion I have ever got. The problem with doing a can you beat the game with only wand spells is everyone knows the answer is yes. Especially if you like allow buffs. It would not be a challenge at all. How much does Brace do, though? Isn't Brace just minus 20? I don't see why it wouldn't affect your damage. Or why it wouldn't affect an Empower. Weakness is so cringe. Alright, you know what? We're gonna kill this dude. I want him dead. How about that? Brace, Empower, Blade, AoE. The thing that I would like about that too is if I like double power pip and hit a good RNG chance, I could just go Brace, Blade, Dragon, right? Beat the game with only off-school spells? That's not really a challenge. Again, I think that is crazy easy to do. Empower could also get rid of weakness. Oh my god, wait, that's huge. That's a... would be such a big brain play. Because if I start with 2 pips, I brace round 1. That leaves me with how many pips? Brace? Okay, start with 2. You brace. Saying no power pips, you go to 3. Empowered nets you 2. Wait, no. Brace, Blade, and Power. 7? Brace, Blade, and Power 6, and then you just gamble you hit 1 power pip in there. Not a terrible idea. And then you just Fire Dragon. You guys are so... I'm not a high enough level to use the Dragon Rider staff. The staff... I'm level 36. Use a henchman. Like, I think that's like the funniest shit ever, but it's also so mildly infuriating. Like, I swear every time I'm like metagaming for a hard fight, someone's just always, there's always that one person in chat who's just so like lost to what's going on. He's like, hey man, I got a level 170 fire if you want me to come help. Like, I'll just carry you through it. Please give me the drop from this. Okay, thank you. I think at least... Oh, wait, but I can't... For the firefight, I can't Fire Dragon. It would have to be... How would I do the fire one? Brace, Max Prism, Empower, Blade. How many more quests are there? I was not expecting this to be a 3-hour stream. I honestly think you guys are all sleeping on the Insane Bolt play. I think we just send 4 of them. Just 1 for each minion. Like, why not? You know? YOLO. Why is there a flame sack? You're the only one! Oh my god. Life is meaningless. Life is nothing but pain. This guy's totally gonna hit me for like 5,000 too. You know what? Just kill this dude. Just get the Terror Wing off my stream. Fizzle. Okay, he bloodbats because he's an absolute idiot. They changed Insane Bolt, but TC Insane Bolt's still the OG Insane Bolt. The change to Insane Bolt is the reason I don't trust big government. Is it 145 times 3? How does that even make sense? How does that do enough damage? Isn't that just a Storm Shark? It'd be so lit if we were on an ice right now. We'd have like 2,500 health and like 20% universal resist. This is too late to choose Storm School. Hey man, I got a level 155 fire. Like, I could carry you back up to this point if you want to use Storm School. Power Link is gonna make me have a mental breakdown. Get out of here.
Good luck.
I'm gonna have a mental breakdown if they say use Power Link one more time. I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. I'm gonna have an episode. Use Doom and Gloom to counter the drain spells. I think the real answer is we go take some online quizzes for like the next 3 days, and then we just buy a level 130 henchman. I think that's the play. Crowns are not allowed. You can't go buy henchmen. What do I have? One more defeat and collect quest? The thing is, for the fire triple fight, is I have 24% fire resist, so I might not need to brace. Wait, actually, but wouldn't max prisming also be the same thing as... Because that gives me a 20% boost, right? So then I also probably wouldn't need to blade to kill with a fire dragon, right? I think I'd take out the blade then. I mean, I'll do the math, but like I don't feel like then I would have to raise. Is there another tower? Are you kidding me? How many fights are in this tower? Okay, there's 3 mob fights, and then we're on to the final dungeon. We just have to get through these 3 fights. Email Kyle for the 1 ring. The best strategy. How he blinked! He's too strong! The forbidden spell! How will I ever counter this? It's doing so much value! It's too much value! You merely adopted the power link. It's such a good utility spell. Power link into imp to detonate the heal. Spoken like a true level 77 in Dragonspyre. No freaking way you weakness me there. Power link AoE. No! Oh! He wasted all his pips for 15 health! I am not worthy! He can't see the vision. It's 15 times 3. No. It does 49 damage a round with a trap. Imagine if he had guided lighted. This guy's a warlord. Okay, let's go heal. It's so over for you in 30 rounds. Just let me get it, cook it. Once it's on, my link is gonna destroy. Passive income. That's what you guys don't realize with Link. Would you rather have 10 cents every day or 10 million right now? If you chose the 10 million right now, you're short-sighted. You don't see the possible upside. Tells me all I need to know about you. What are these polls, man? I can't handle all these weaknesses. Is the 10 cents tax exempt? For the sake of the argument, we're gonna go with yes. Did the math 10 cents every day would take 2,700 years to get to 10 million? Passive income. Guess which one's the better choice after 3,000 years? Passive income. It's simple passive income. It's that simple. Think about your grandkids. I think we're going a little bit deeper than that. Might be like 30 generations down from you. No, way more than 30 generations. That's like 100 generations down from you. No, wait. I don't know. I'm confusing myself. Please kill. Yay. I think that's the last pre-Malister dungeon fight. Pretty sure. Come on. Come on. This better be the run. I don't know if I can do this all over again. Could someone be really nice and just like be in the Drake hatchery and just not fighting anything? You know what, let's just run there. Might be greedy. So I'm gonna power link spam. I'm gonna power link spam. I'm gonna take chat's word for it that if I can set up a sanctuary and power link spam, it's gonna be overpowered. Might abuse the rare fish market in order to stack in powers, so I can go into a just elucidated meteor spam. And that's, I think we win. Doom and Gloom would be the stupidest. As Doom and Gloom would be a worse move than to Power Link. An easy way to make money is to go up and run down casino and prime the jackpots. Yeah, okay. The thing about... I think I'm done reading chat. I think I'm over it. I think we're here. I think we did it. I think we accomplished our goal for today. Okay. We're at Malister's dungeon now. We did it. The question now. How do we beat Malister? Malister stream will be Friday, 8:30 EST. I'm not doing this stream. I might just end stream. I'll probably plan for all the stuff off stream. But we made it. If you have any insane ideas on how to beat this, you should come to the Discord and tell me. But I am tired.